Welcome to Dear Teacher RS channel. Today I'm going to start a new chapter. I'm going to start a new chapter that is coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry I'm going to start from today. So, in my last class, I tried to give you a revision, how to make the proper revision, smart revision, and yeah, and so many people are still going on. So, going on with the continuing the syllabus. Syllabus को कोई stop नहीं किया, revision में कम लोग थे. So I started because my pending lesson coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry is my pending lesson. So I started teaching coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry already you have got some introduction last year. That means in 9th class already you had some introduction. Okay. So now we are going to have some more concepts in this coordinate geometry, right? Coordinate geometry. So, coordinate geometry comes from coordinate plane and Cartesian plane, right? What is a coordinate plane? What is a Cartesian plane? Basic, just last year you have already learned. I am not going to give so many things. Suppose if you want to locate, okay? If you want to locate a point, say this checks, let us understand that is a coordinate plane, Cartesian plane. Okay, now this is a specific plane. There are squares, horizontal lines and vertical lines, right? So each square is 1 centimeter. This is 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Okay. So that is one unit. If you are buying graph books from a shop, the graph book looks like this: square, square, squares. If you are looking at a square, you will get square. If you are looking at a horizontal line, you will look at horizontal line. So whatever. So this is a coordinate plane. In this, you can specifically know, that means you can know the location of every point. Suppose if there is a point here, okay, you can find the location of that point. That means where that point is exactly located. For that, we need a horizontal line and a vertical line. You can take horizontal line anywhere, so I am taking horizontal line. Okay. horizontal line is not exactly came on this. So horizontal line. I hope you can see this, right? And in the same way, you can take a vertical line also. You can take a vertical line. This is a vertical line. Now this horizontal line, we call it as a x-axis. This vertical line, we call it as a y-axis. Because why we are taking this horizontal line? It is a reference. So in the coordinate plane, to locate any point, we need some reference. So these two are the reference lines. X-axis is one reference line, and y-axis is one more reference line. So vertically and horizontally. Because assume that the plane is a rectangle, so horizontal line and the vertical line. Okay. So now these two planes divided the entire coordinate plane into 4 parts. Am I right? This is one part, we call it as quadrant 1, first quadrant, and this is another part, this is quadrant 2, and this is quadrant 3, first third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. So the entire x-axis, y-axis divides the whole coordinate plane into 4 quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. Now our point P lies in second quadrant. See, we got the location. Lies in second quadrant. Okay. So because these reference lines are nothing but number lines, we can have say point of intersection is always origin. Origin is 0, 0. First 0 represents x-axis, second 0 represents y-axis. So both y-axis, x-axis number line starts from 0, and that is origin. So if you are moving right side, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, so on. So left side, minus 1, minus 2. It is not extended, you can take minus 3 also. This is how x-axis is to be labeled with the numbers. So usually y-axis above positive ones, positive 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down ones minus 1, minus 2. Okay, this is how x-axis and y-axis are used as number lines. Now you can further find out. Okay. Now it is 1 unit from the y-axis, and it is how many units? 2 units from x-axis. So this minus 1 you should write first, because it is representing minus 1 x-axis, and it is representing 2, y-axis representing 2. So minus 1 is x coordinate and 2 is y coordinate. So minus 1 you have to locate on x-axis, and 2 you will be locating on y-axis. So that means this x-axis, x coordinate represent the distance between y-axis and the point. X coordinate represent, it is the distance between y-axis and this, and y coordinate, it is distance between the point and the x-axis. So understand it properly. So this P is located. So the P is in the second quadrant at minus 1, 2. So we got the location. This is how a coordinate plane is used. So now in this I am not giving you complete problem. I am just giving you direct. Now there are 2 points here. I will rub this also. There are 2 points. Say point this is one point A, and this is another point B, and we have to join, say, AB. Our target is to find the distance of AB. Okay, distance between AB. Yeah, Prince Kumar, you can ask always. I hope one is not. So, AB. This is the first concept of your 10th class. So, how to find the distance of AB? Proof is also there. Okay. So now I will just give you first. This is 2 and 1 is the coordinate of coordinates of A, and this is 6 and this is 3. These are the coordinates of B. So A coordinates 2 1 and B coordinates 6 3. Right? So this is now how to find the distance. So for this you have to form a right angle triangle. That means you need a horizontal and you need a vertical. So now you have got a right angle triangle here. Am I right? This is right angle triangle. Now how much is this? Let us say this is C. This is C. So now how much is this? Can you tell me how many? From A to C, how much? Second to 6. 6 minus 2, 4. Okay, this is 4 units. And this is how much? This is 2 units. BC is 2 units. That means we know two sides. We can find out hypotenuse. How are you going to find out hypotenuse? AB is equal to square root of 4 square plus 2 square, which is equal to 16 plus 4, which is equal to square root of 20. So square root of 20 units AB is. This is how you have to find out the distance between A and B. Then how are you going to find out for gender? Let us find out a formula for distance. So for that we need to draw y-axis and we need to draw x-axis. Okay. I am drawing just like that, and this is x-axis. So this is y-axis. Let us put this is A. Okay, this is B. I joined it. So this is B. So now we don't know coordinates of x1, y1, and let us say this is x2, y2. Okay, because we did not put any numbers. So that means this is x1 and this is x2 and this is y1 and this is y2. Okay, I did not put any number x1, y, because it is a formula derivation. Formula derivation. So same. Now for this also same method what we have applied in the last. You make a triangle. Let us say this is C. Now you have to need AC. How much is AC? You can calculate from 0. This is 0 origin. From origin to this is x2. Okay, x2 units. From origin to this is x1 units. If you subtract these two from this, that means if you write x2 minus x1, you will be getting AC. x2 means this distance, x1 means this distance. Remove this distance from this distance. Then x2 minus x1. This is the AC. Same way, this is the distance from here to here is y2. You can come here. Okay, and this is y1 and this is y2 minus y1. So here this is y2 minus y1. from this x-axis to B is y2. X-axis to C is we don't know. We can have it. So now we got height and we got base. So then how are you going to find the distance? Therefore, AB is equal to square root of BC square plus AC square. AC square. AC square plus BC square. This is a Pythagoras theorem. So then how much it will become? AC square. AC is nothing but x2 minus x1 whole square. BC is how much? y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is AB. This is you know this formula. And how you got this formula? This is how. In the examination, derive. Okay, A, B are the coordinates of the Cartesian plane, coordinate plane. Derive a relation for the distance AB. So this is the thing. That means you have to, they will give you a graph sheet. In the graph sheet you have to mark A and B and then and so on, so like that. So now we have got a distance formula. So distance is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, A is equal to x1 y1 and B is equal to x2 y2. So AB is equal to distance is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the formula. Okay, this is the first formula. Depending on this, we are going to do the problems. Okay, first exercise. This is the first exercise of coordinate geometry, right? Find the distance between three problems are given. One problem is 2, 3, 4, 1. One is minus 5, 7, minus 1, 3. The other one is AB, minus AB. These three problems. So maybe I will do the last question. Okay. So A is equal to, let us say A is equal to AB and B is equal to minus A minus B. That means x1 is equal to A and y1 is equal to A is equal to AB and B is equal to minus A minus B, and this is x1 and this is y1 and this is x2 and this is y2. So now AB, let us write the formula x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. Formula carries marks. So then bracket begin, x2 means minus A minus B minus A minus A, because x1 is A whole square, minus B minus B. So it is equal to minus 2A whole square minus 2B whole square, which is equal to 4A square and 4B square. So you can take 4 common under root, and this 4 will come out 2 into a square plus b square. This is the distance between AB. Okay, distance between AB. So now you can leave it like this, but this is not the proper simplest form. Answer always should be in the simplest form, so that better always like this. Okay. So now let us go to the next question. Rest of the 2 problems you have to do it. Okay. This is the second problem of 7.1 exercise. Find the distance between 0, 0, 36, 15. Can you now find the distance between 2 towns A and B discussed in 7.2? So that we will see in the 7.2. So now what we will do? Click. So let us say A is equal to 0, 0 and B is equal to 36 and 15. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So now find the distance. AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Very simple. It is just like first question. X2 36 minus 0, 36 whole square, and 15 minus 0, 15 this. So how much? 36 you will be getting some value, and you will be getting some value. Again you will be getting some value. Find the root and the answer. This is the answer. Okay, 36 square how much? You just find out. So can you find the distance between the 2 towns A and B as discussed in section 7.2? Okay. So 7.2 section we have to see, and accordingly we have to answer that question, right? So now I will go to another question. Okay. 7.1, third question. Determine if the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are collinear or not. Yes, how is it? Very important. It's very, very important. No? What you have to do? Let us say this is A and this is B and this is C. You have to find out AB and you have to find out BC and you have to find out AC. If AC is equal to AB plus BC, then ABC are collinear. Okay. So now 3 things. This is AB you have to find out, BC you have to find out, AC you have to find out. After finding, if AC is equal to AB plus BC, then ABC are collinear. Okay. So this is how you have to do. That means AB you have to use the distance formula. AB you have to find out using the distance formula. BC you have to find out using the distance formula. You will get some answer. And AC also you should get. So 3 answers will be getting. And add AB and BC, you should get AC. Okay. So this is how you have to do question number 3. Question number 4. So this is a 4th question of 7.1 exercise. Okay. So now check whether these 3 A, B, C are the vertices of isosceles triangle or not. So isosceles triangle means 2 sides must be equal. So that means here also you have to find out AB, BC and AC. You have to find out AB, BC and AC. So if these two, any two sides are equal, then ABC, triangle ABC is equal to isosceles triangle. Triangle ABC is equal to isosceles triangle. That means using the distance formula, you have to find out AB, all the three sides. Out of three sides, if two sides are equal, then it is isosceles triangle. This actually distance formula is very easy, and on this distance formula definitely you are going to get a big question. Okay, it is very important and easy also. Coordinate geometry is easiest. एवरेज चिल्ड्रन, वीक चिल्ड्रन, जिसको मैथ्स ही मालूम नहीं है, वो सभी ये प्रॉब्लम्स कर सकते हैं. रॉट मेमोरी से आप ये प्रॉब्लम कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. सो एक ही फार्मूला है और एक फार्मूला है. सो इसमें से ये दो ही फार्मूला यूज़ करके पूरा प्रॉब्लम करना. नाउ 7.1 तो बहुत इजी है. मैं अभी देखो ऑलरेडी ऑलमोस्ट 4 सम्स आर ऑन द सेम फार्मूला. अभी मैं इसको नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन भी आपको आई विल टेक. दिस इज नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके. A coordinate plane is given in a classroom. 4 friends are seated A, B, C. That means this is one student A, B, C, D. Right? So names are also given. Champa, Chameli walk into the class after observing few minutes. Champa asked Chameli, "Don't you think A, B, C, D is a square?" And Chameli disagrees. Using the distance formula, find which of them is correct. So now, namaste. So अभी इसमें से अभी अब क्या करना है, ये का कोऑर्डिनेट्स फाइंड आउट करना है. ये का कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या है, राइट. सो ये का कोऑर्डिनेट्स क्या होता है. अभी आई हैव चेंज टू रेड कलर. सो A is how much? So A is how much? This is 3 and this is 4. 3, 4. And B is how much? 6 and 7. Okay. And C is how much? 9, 4. So 9 and 4. And D is how much? 6 and 1. So all the 4 points got the location, coordinate pairs. Now you have to decide whether ABCD is a square or not. That means you find out AB, you find out AC, you find out CD, and you find out AB. That means this you have to find out using the distance formula, using these 3, 4 and 6, 7. And you have to find out BC using 6, 7 and 9, 4. And using all the 4 sides of square you have to find out. So if all the 4 sides are having a same, then it may be a square or it may be a rhombus also. Okay. So it may be a rhombus also, because in rhombus all sides are equal, in square also all sides are equal. The difference between rhombus and square is, in square diagonals are also equal. You find AC also. AC also should be equal to BD. That means 2 conditions. Condition 1, all sides should be equal, and condition 2, diagonals also should be equal. So if diagonals are equal and if sides are equal, then ABCD is a square. Simply only if you find out AB, BC, CD, AD are equal showing, and then if you write ABCD is a square, then that is wrong. For square, at least 2 conditions. One condition, all sides are equal. Other condition, either one angle is equal to 90 degrees you have to show, or diagonals are equal. That also you can show. Okay. I hope this is enough for today. See you in my next live class. Bye bye.